have it now. Yay! Welcome to Cup2Hook movie night. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations. And oh my goodness. We were trying to do something special, and it was going to be really nice, and it still is, but let y'all look at Mr. Joyful a minute. Can you hold that just a second?
No.
And Firefox decided that it wanted to update.
I wouldn't pull it back. You don't have no cable, baby.
All right, we're fine.
Okay.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get this camera worked where we can see both of us.
Yeah.
All right. I hope everybody can find us again. I know that some of you were on the other live and
here, they take like this and just do it like that, like you got this way, and just that way you can have it.
All right, there we go. So we wanted to do kind of like a campy feeling, and trust me, it feels like we're camping. It is cold out here, so we are bundled up, and we have a camping heater on the other side of the equipment.
A wimpy little camping heater.
But oh my goodness, you guys, I don't know who was more excited about tonight, Mr. Joyful or me. Like, he spent time out here. It's so funny because we've been wanting to clean the windows, you know, on the porch here. These go all the way around the porch, and we've been wanting to clean the windows. And he finally did it today, and then he got the heater going and got everything set up while I was on my other live and watching the last episode. And so, yeah, I think he was almost just as excited about tonight as I was. So I hope you enjoy the new scenery and feel like you're kind of camping with us. You can probably hear the crickets. Let me know if you can hear the crickets. Sadly, you can probably hear our neighbors across the way.
About to get into a fight.
They're about to get into a fight. So, yay. But this is actually where Mr. Joyful and I like to sleep right now on the weekends, is out here, because we do love and enjoy camping, and this is the closest we can get to it right now. So, hello, Candy, and welcome back. We are so glad that you have come back. Congratulations again for winning last week, and hopefully you got your little envelope of goodies, because you mailed that out last Saturday, right?
Yes.
So hopefully you have received that. Let me know. And Mayor, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on the other live, and never fails. It seems like every time we try to get on for movie night anymore, there's always some kind of live update. Yeah. Sweet. She said she got it in the mail the other day. I am so glad. So glad. All right. Well, so far it's just the two of us. And sadly, either people gave up because the other live crashed or because of the hour. So I will be sad if we don't get to do movie night, but we will give it a few more minutes to see what's going to happen. So, Mayor, on top of Mr. Joyful, which you're not going to think he's Mr. Joyful in a minute, getting the porch all ready for us to do our wonderful movie night, which we may have to do this same time, same place next week if more people don't come. Mr. Joyful was busy doing something apparently while I was finishing up that last episode between my lives. Right, I understand that, Mayor. She says, I don't have a dessert because I had my medical procedure today. Which, thank you. I got your text message, and I will respond to you on that after the live.
I'll do this real quick. Here, go that.
I'm almost finished with that tea. She says, so cruel. That man has a devilish streak. Let's see if my coffee's cool enough. Oh gosh, no, that's really hot.
Actually, the competition's just a formality. I would make snacks anyway.
Yes. I don't know if you heard him. You have to say that again in the camera.
Yeah. I would make snacks anyway.
He does. He loves his treats. Oh, I said the T word. Oh, I got ears looking.
Someone popped in.
I'm sure Mayor's cats were like, what did she say? What did she say?
The Murphinator.
We're going to keep the Murphinator. We're going to keep it up, and people are not, she's not going to think we're so joyful. She's going to call us both devilish.
You keep going so I can see.
We had a good crowd on Cup2Hook Conversations tonight. She said, laugh out loud. But after the Firefox finished, after it crashed the live and got it updated, and I got back on, unfortunately, there were people still on the live trying to figure out where I went, and I can't start another live if I've already got one going. So I was trying to get everyone off.
You gotta figure out a way to get around.
So hopefully I'll get everyone back. It says we've got 4 people here, but the only 2 that I know are Candy and Mayor. So hello and welcome in, whoever my other Joy friends are. And if, as you're coming in, you can see that we're in a new setting. We're out on our closed-in porch, which is not completely closed in because you can see that's got windows and they go all the way around. So it's quite cold out here, but wanted to do kind of the campy feeling. Mayor says, we are die-hard fans. Hey, Candy? Well, I'm glad.
Yes.
So, Candy says, this should be fun since I just did not have time to watch the show this week. Well, Candy, at this rate, it'll be up to you and Mayor if y'all want to play between the 2 of you.
Might just be chit-chat.
So, I am going to tell you, though, that last episode, which was episode 1, oh my gosh. It was, I can't say anything right now, but VJ, yay! I am so sorry, VJ, about the crash a minute ago. Firefox decided to do an update, and then after I could get back on mine, that other laptop of mine started doing the Firefox update, but I got back on and the live was still open because I still had people on it, and I had to try and get them off of it to get this one open. So VJ says, I was waiting to see if it was safe to come in. The last 2 times I entered, it was still the other stream. Right. Sorry about that. Hello, Margie. Yes, you made it. We all made it. So I'm going to at least go ahead and start writing all of your names down. And we dropped in count, so I'm not sure we still have everybody. So before I just start writing names, give me a thumbs up if you're still here and you're playing. And if so, we'll go ahead and get started in the next few minutes. And while y'all are doing that, I'm going to get the little emoji up. Oh, wow, VJ. She says, I'm glad it wasn't me. I woke up to no internet on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
I didn't get a chance to watch. It's on Netflix? Yes, it's on Netflix. Well, hopefully you will just guess for fun, because we do have people who do that. I've got Margie with the thumbs up. Trying to find my little emoji here, my little choo-choo train.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Now they're moving. Couldn't get my emojis to move. Okay. All right, and Candy. Can y'all hear the crickets? You probably hear some cars going by. One of these days, when I actually get monetized, we actually will do a movie night at a campsite and actually have a campfire. There's so much. There's so many fun things that Mr. Joyful and I have been talking about that we can do with movie night once I get monetized. Because once I get monetized, I can do my lives remotely. But right now, I can't. I have to definitely be plugged into, my home internet or an internet system. But once I get monetized, I can go anywhere I want and use my phone to do the live. So, oh my gosh, the fun we will have. You'll just never know where we'll pop up to do movie night. And I cannot wait. Okay. Mare, are you playing tonight? VJ, are you playing? Making sure I haven't lost anyone. Waiting for a thumbs up if you're playing. I got Margie and Candy.
It's Mel.
Hello, Mel. There's Mel. Mel says, hi, everyone. Mel, we thought we'd try to take you guys camping in a way. Indoor camping, sort of. We're on our porch, but anyway, tried to do something fun.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Mayor and VJ. Okay.
5.
Yep. All righty. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Mel says, Mr. Joyful, you better pick me today. Laugh out loud. Just kidding. So, Mr. Joyful, show everyone else that's come in what you did for tonight.
I'm innocent.
I'm innocent, he says.
I made cinnamon bun sugar cookies.
Cinnamon bun sugar cookies. Mel says, laugh out loud. Okay. I did not bring the grand prize giveaway bag out here because it's just getting so heavy. But I did bring the prize that I am going to be dropping into the bag. Hello, Bree. Yes, yes. Hey. Margie says distraction.
Yes.
Mare says yummy evil man.
Squirrel.
All right, so if you happen to have been on Cup2Hook Conversations, and some of you were, you already know what the prizes going into the grand giveaway for tonight. And it is a Yarn Inspiration Karen Cotton Ripple Cake.
Cake.
Okay, see, even I'm bringing delicious goodies. And it is the colorway Quarry. And it is 100% cotton. It's 8.5 ounces. It's 240 grams. And it says machine washable and dryable. But anyway, so this is going to go into our grand prize giveaway bag. Mel says, oh my, I think I like Mr. Joyful will win while he is distracting the others. And she has 4 smiley face emojis laughing so hard they're crying. And Mare says, laugh out loud, Mel. Mel says, hi, Mare. All right, everyone, let's get started. Oh my gosh, welcome to season 4. Okay. All right. I'm going to get our little emoji going here. And our first question is true or false. I am going to tell you something. Not only is it like a special camping night, but our questions are loaded with bonus questions. So some of you have an opportunity to rack up some points tonight. And I just realized I didn't bring my scorebook. So that's fine.
Get myself unlocked here.
All right. So question number 1. Yes, thank you, Mel. Caps locks on, if you will. It just makes it easier for me to read. And we've got more people coming in. So welcome, welcome. And so far, these are the people I'm showing playing. So if I don't call your name and you're playing, please make sure I know. I've got Margie, Candy, Mel, Mare, VJ, and Bree. All right, question number 1 is true or false. The word joy was mentioned in the opening statement in the Christmas episode. True or false? Oh, thank you, Bree. Joy thummies, please. Look, you can see Mr. Joyful turn the light on in my studio. It's normally where the red and the flower box are. Now watch, you'll see the light go out. Oh, there goes the light. So you can see how close my studio is to the front porch. What?
That riding seat pop on.
Yep, it was kind of cool, actually.
Huh. Down the corner. I guess the windows in the porch door.
Yep. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And everyone has answered. Everyone answered true. And that is correct. So everyone will get a point. And the person who'll get the extra point is, this is kind of weird. I feel like I got to lean over. Mare. Woo, woo. So Mare gets 2 points and everybody gets a point. All right. Next question is also true or false. The older couple at the beginning of the episode was Chummy and Peter. True or false? All right. And everyone's answers are in. And if you answered false, that is the correct answer because it was actually Jenny and Peter. Jenny and Philip. And the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo!
All right.
And then Margie gets a point. Mare gets a point. Mel gets a point. And VJ gets a point. All right. Mare says laugh out loud. Next question is multiple choice. What part is Fred playing in the play? Is it A, an angel?
So you're not writing the name down next to that?
Oh, I need to be, yes. Sorry. Thank you. B, a wise man, or C, Father Christmas?
Keep you on check there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I need the help. I was not writing names down. Who got the extra point? Mr. Joyful set me straight. Mayor says, woo, Candy. Candy said, thank you. All right, answers are in. And if you answered C for Father Christmas, which AKA Santa Claus, then you were correct. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! And then these people also get a point, Mr. Joyful. Mayor, Mel, Bree, and VJ. And Mayor says, woo, Margie. Next question is also multiple choice. Who asked Sister Julianne to pray for them? Was it A, Cynthia, B, Trixie, or C, Chummy? One, two, three, four. All right, all the answers are in. And if you said A for Cynthia, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Mayor. Woo woo! All right, and then Margie gets a point, Mel, VJ, and Bree. Good job, ladies. Next question is also multiple choice. Denise's mom was upset because her daughter did not have her what? A, sweater, B, hanky, or C, gloves? It's cold out here.
I'll test that kerosene heater. I'll see if it works. Clean it.
All right, all the answers are in. And if you said B for her hanky, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Whoop, whoop. And then the only other person that gets a point, Mr. Joyful, is Mayor. Good job, Margie. All right, next question is true or false? Sister Monica Joan called Fred her brother to the man with the Christmas trees, which I later learned his name is Victor. Yes, Mayor. She says, whoop, Margie. Bree says, I can't wait for cold weather. Well, it is here in South Carolina, so come, 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 come. Hey, Susan. Welcome in. Add Susan, please. Susan, we're just kind of getting started, love. I had to start a little bit late tonight, and then as soon as I got on, Firefox decided to update. So glad you're here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the answers are in. Thank you, VJ. She said, welcome in, Susan. Mr. Joyful's waving to you, Susan. All right. So if you said false, that is the correct answer. She called him her assistant, not her brother, but her assistant. So the person who gets the extra point is Mayor. Congratulations, Mayor. And then Mr. Joyful, these people get a point. Margie, VJ, and that's it. Susan says, hi, everyone. Hello, Mr. Joyful.
There you go.
All right, next question is true or false? The lady at Astor Lodge where Avril and Denise went to was warm and friendly. True or false? Thank you, Candy. She said, hi, Susan.
His little kittens in the background.
Mr. Joyful says he can hear the kittens. We got 2 litters of kittens outside that are 2 weeks apart.
Rotten, all of them. Yes.
After you've answered, let me know. Can you hear the crickets? Is the camera picking up the cricket sounds in the background? And it looks like everyone's got their answers in.
All
right. If you said true, that is not the correct answer. Yay, Margie! Woo woo! So earlier on my Cup2Hook conversation live, Margie was at 297 subscribers, and now she's at 305. So, whoop whoop! Congratulations, Margie. All right, I need someone to let me know if y'all can hear the crickets in the background. Mare says, I want a kitten, but the evil looks I get would be intense. VJ says, congrats, Margie. Yes. Oh, I hear them now. They hear us talking, so they're coming out.
Yeah.
Mare, I would drive and bring you a kitten. Well, I may have to ride. I haven't started driving yet, but
she can hear them.
Point made. Candy says, laugh out loud. Every time you say Margie, my daughter looks. Oh, her name must be Margie. Bree says, no crickets. Oh, but Margie says, yes, can hear them. Oh, sweet, sweet. That was part of the reason I wanted to come out here, was so y'all could hear the crickets and make it kind of fun. Like I said, one day after I'm monetized and can go mobile, we will actually go to an actual campground and have a campfire and do movie night. That's going to be so much fun. All right. So as I was saying, if you said true, that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is false. There was nothing warm and there was nothing friendly about that matron. So the person who gets the extra point, Mr. Joyful, is Candy. Woo woo! Good job, Candy. And then Margie gets a point. Mare gets a point. Bree gets a point. VJ and Susan get a point.
DJ and Susan.
Mayor says Minnie would even be louder. Another friend to be jealous of. Susan says, how are you doing? I am doing really good. I really, really am. I got a good heart report this past week. The heart seems to be repairing and doing well. So they're very pleased with that, which makes me pleased. I am gaining strength in my leg. So, yes, very exciting. I am actually out walking the island out here in our front of our house with my walker. Right behind the equipment that we've got set up here for this is my bike. I've been able to get on it. It's on a stand, so it makes it like a stationary bike. And so I'm doing really, really well. I'm selling lots of stuff in the bake shop that my friend has let me put crochet items in. I'm now up to 100 and it's either 140 or $150 I've sold in the last 2 weeks. So that just makes my heart smile. But anyway, so I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
It was 40 this week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 40 this week. Bree says Mayor's cats actually talk. Oh, I know they do, especially little Miss Minnie. But
Yeah, I got 6 or 8 of them that start talking to me out here.
yes.
Sing to me.
And then we have a furry 4-legged friend inside that gets jealous. Very, very jealous. Margie says, amen, praise God. Yes, yes. Bree says, that is my birthday Christmas presents for the next 10 years.
Oh.
I miss what it is, though.
Your heart news, I believe.
Oh, bless you. Aw. That's so sweet, Bree. You're going to make me cry. As if I didn't cry enough with Call the Midwife. So, no, she's got a dog.
I'm picking.
All right. Did we give out all the points on that? I think we did.
We are board here.
Trisha. Yay. She says, finally got the notification. Sorry, I'm late. Well, let me make you feel a little bit happier. You're not entirely too late. We have not been started by too much because I started late. As I told y'all on Cup2Hook Conversations, I would be. And then the first live crashed because of a Firefox update. I'm telling you, the devil tries very hard to not let me play with y'all on Friday nights. But you know what? I just sit here patiently and tell him he cannot steal my joy. So, eat that, devil. We'll eat cookies and you eat that joy. All right. Next question, everyone, is multiple choice. Mayor says Minnie thinks some calls are for her because she recognizes voices and will come running to say hello. Mel says, hi, Trisha. Candy says, have you seen the movie The Lovely Bones? I have. Isn't that the one about the girl that died and she tried to help people solve her murder? If that's it, then yes, I've seen it. Candy says, Mr. Joyful kind of looks like the bad guy in the movie.
That was me, yes.
It was him. It was him. Trisha says, hi, Mel. And Candy says, yes. Okay.
I wish I had the kind of movie. The money got paid for that movie.
I know. He says he wishes he had the money that guy got paid for that movie. Mayor says, laugh out loud. Too funny. Candy says, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so next question is multiple choice. What were Patsy and Trixie eating after learning Cynthia was considering becoming a nun? Was it A, popcorn, B, chocolates, or C, mince pies? It was cookies.
Had to do with me this time. I'll do it for you.
Not bad. I like the cinnamon flavor.
The more or less snickerdoodles with something, a little twist.
And you got Trisha on there? Yep.
Yeah, I do.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got everyone's answers in. And if you said B for chocolates, you got it right. And the person who gets the extra point is, oh, let me make sure. I just noticed that there's more comments. Susan, Trish is letting you know that that tutorial on the sweater has posted. I can't ever remember the name of it, Trisha. I'm sorry. I know it's got windows in it. Open windows. I'm so sorry. But it's up, Susan. Right-handed and left-handed tutorials. If you said B for chocolates, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie.
1, 2.
And then these people also get a point, Mr. Joyful. Candy, Mel, Mare, Bree, VJ, and Susan. Susan says, thank you. Now I need to find your link. Oh, Trisha, you definitely have to put the links up if you can. Thank you, Trisha, for the name. She says, through the windows. And Mare says, whoop, Margie.
It's cool air and the crickets will put me to sleep.
Okay, ladies, I have a bonus question. And for those of you that are just now coming in, I've told everybody, tonight is loaded with bonus questions, so everybody has a great opportunity to gain some points. So here we go. What did Avril pick up and give Yvonne when the lady drove away with her son, Nicholas?
Cool off enough.
Margie got it. Congratulations, Margie. She says a passy. Yes, she gave her Nicholas's pacifier.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, 3 points for Margie.
Have to be careful.
Good job.
They changed the score buttons on me, so I have to be careful.
Uh-oh. Margie said passy. Mel had said a picture. Mare said booty. And then Mel said a blanket. All right. Next question is true or false? Avril called the police after Yvonne's baby left. True or false? Oh, bless you, Trisha. She just put up the right-handed link. All right.
Excuse me.
I got you, Susan. I see that Y sitting next to that T. So I knew you meant true. I got you covered. All right. So if you answered true, that is the correct answer. She did call the police after the lady left with Yvonne's baby because she found out that the matron was warming her milk and half the house didn't have electricity and she had alcohol in that milk. Plus all the neglect and whatnot. So yes, she did. And of course, the police she called was Constable Noakes. The person who gets that extra point, Mr. Joyful, is Mel. Woo woo! Congratulations, Mel. And then these people also get a point. Candy, Mayor, VJ, and Susan. Next question is true or false. The matron left Astor Lodge after Avril blew the whistle on her. True or false?
Excuse me.
All right, all the answers are in. And if you said true, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Mayor. Woo woo!
Cool.
Good job, Mayor.
Cool.
All right. And Margie gets a point. Bree, VJ, Trisha, and Susan. Next question is multiple choice. Yvonne burst a vessel in her eye from what? Is it A, blowing her nose, B, she was punched, or C, from crying?
Okay, now.
I hear people yelling like kids. All right, all the answers are in. And if you answered C, from crying, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets that extra point is Margie. Woo woo!
1 and 2.
Can y'all imagine if we have someone walking down the street and they hear me going woo woo? They'll be like,
She likes me.
she likes me. She likes me. She likes me. All right, Mel gets a point.
Mel.
Yep. Mayor, Bree, Susan, and Trisha. Thank you, Mayor. She said, whoop, Margie. And then she said, laugh out loud at Mr. Joyful and I.
Hey, baby. They woo-wooing at me.
All right. Next question is multiple choice. Which midwife is taking over full time at Astor Lodge until someone else can be found? Is it A, Cynthia, B, Patsy, or C, Trixie? That fire thingy is strong.
I think I'm grabbing that kerosene heater out the garage and trying it. It can't be as bad as that gas.
Right. All right, all the answers are in. And if you said B for Patsy, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Whoop, whoop. Way to go, Margie. And then Trisha and Candy get a point.
Trisha and Candy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Next question is multiple choice. Doc Turner told Nancy and Victor. Victor remembers the Christmas tree guy. Doc Turner told Nancy and Victor that she was not pregnant and would not have a baby because of what? Is it A, Nancy's excessive drinking, B, because she had already gone through menopause, or C, because she had a tubal ligation? Bree, were you trying to say B? Yes, okay. All right, locking all the answers in. Mr. Joyful went out to the garage to get another heater. All right, Mr. Joyful, we're ready to take some points. If you answered C, she had a tubal ligation, that is the correct answer. And you guys, that was so sad because she did not know that that had even been done to her. That's just, broke my heart. All right. And so the person who gets the extra point, Mr. Joyful, is whoop, whoop, Mayor. Congratulations.
1 and
2. And then Margie gets a point.
Let's see. Margie.
Trisha. VJ.
Trisha. VJ.
And Susan.
All right.
Next question is true or false? Nancy ran away upset with the news, and Victor and Doc Turner chased after her. True or false? All right, all the answers are in. And if you said false, that is the correct answer. Victor ran after her, but it was not Doc Turner. I'm not going to say who yet because I'm going to do something that I did not have written down. Bree says, please do sit out in the cold and get sick. I think that's supposed to be do not. We're not. We're not. Truth of the matter is we're probably going to sleep out here unless it gets too cold. But he's got heaters going. And if this heater isn't enough, then we have other heaters we can bring out here. But because being out here is just as much of a pick-me-up as being with you guys. I love the outdoors and I love camping. And so I meant to do this last week, but I forgot about it. All right. Answers. If you said false, that is the correct answer. And I'm going to get Mr. Joyful to come over and get our scores. The person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo!
Margie.
So Margie gets 2 points.
Margie.
Mare gets a point. VJ, Trisha, and Susan. All right, I did not have this down, but I will give 3 points to the first person who can tell me who ran after her with Victor.
Wow.
Good job, Margie. Margie got it. She said Cynthia. Trisha said Jenny. Mare said Cynthia. Mel said Trixie. The correct answer is Cynthia.
You got it.
Now that question will only give you points. It's not in the question lineup, so that question will not be like part of Mr. Joyful's selection.
You got it.
Margie got 3 extra points.
Margie. 1, 2.
Candy
3.
says, I must say I have found your site a blessing. I found myself drawing closer to God. When I get up, I look for your devotions. Oh my gosh, Candy, you're going to make me cry. I'm so glad. That makes my heart smile. I love it. And, you know, my whole objective is that when you come onto my channel for anything, that you leave, even if you're only on for a minute or 10 minutes, an hour, that you leave with more joy than what you came in. And I know that God is blessing you by listening to those devotions. So thank you for sharing that. All right. The next question is a bonus question. Woo woo! Are you ready, ladies? Let me get a little emoji in here. And the bonus question is, what did Beverly lose during the Christmas rehearsal? Oh, I'm so glad, Candy. Thank you for sharing that. She says, I came in today feeling really down, but feeling better now. That just, yes, even Mr. Joyful said, God bless. Thank you for sharing that.
We should feel some heat shortly.
All right, so I do have someone giving the correct answer. So I'm going to lock answers in. And the person who got that correct answer is Margie. And yes, it was her tooth.
So Margie gets 3 points.
Margie gets 3 points.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
And let's see what everyone else said. Candy Love, I'm not sure what you said. Her can do. Mel said hat. Mare said tooth. Mel said shoe. VJ said tooth. And Susan said tooth. Yes. Good job to everyone who said tooth. All right. Guess what? The next question is another bonus question. Are y'all ready? You got your fingers ready? Chummy missed the bus because she slipped on what? Oh, Candy said candy. Mel said rock. Margie said snow. Mare said ice. Candy said banana peel. Trisha said ice. VJ said ice. Mare said icy snow.
Peanut butter.
All right. I think Susan's saying ice. All right, I'm going to lock those answers in. We have a correct answer. I'm actually going to give credit to two people. And the reason being is because one actually said what I had written down, but someone else gave a answer that it could have easily been interpreted that way. The answer I had was snow. So the first person that I'm going to give 3 points to is Margie. Woo woo!
Margie. Great. Good.
And then the other person that I'm going to give 3 points to, because they said ice, and it could very well have been ice, because Lord knows if that stuff came down, that white powdery stuff came down in the sky here in South Carolina, by the time it hit the ground, it would be ice. It wouldn't be snow. So, Mare, you also are getting 3 points. Woo woo!
1, 2, 3. All right.
But guess what? We have another bonus question.
Lordy have mercy.
What did Avril call Patsy and Chummy when they came in on all the girls dancing? She says no blanks here. What did she call them? Oh no, that's the heater. I thought somebody was outside. I'm like, whoop whoop.
You feel the heat yet?
A little bit.
I guess I could shut the windows too.
Yeah.
I like the cricket sound though.
Oh, Mare got it. Congratulations, Mare. Mare said wallflower and Candy said boys.
That was a bonus question.
Yep. So Mare gets 3 points. Hang on, Mare. I'm coming for you.
1, 2,
Whoop,
3.
whoop. Way to go, Mare. Oh, even got a whoop whoop from Mr. Joyful. Oh, and a whoop whoop. Look at there. Looky, looky.
Cookies are kicking in.
Cookies are kicking in. All right. Next question is multiple choice, everyone. Peter was concerned about Freddie because he kept what? A, crying, B, shaking, or C, coughing? Mare says he's high on sugar cookies. Trisha says, thank you, Margie. I appreciate you. Oh, did I miss something? I don't see what I missed. But Miss Margie, Trisha says she appreciates you. And there's a smiley face emoji. Margie says she subbed to her channel. Thank you, Margie, for doing that. And Trisha says she subscribed to my channel. Awesome, awesome. All right. If you said C, coughing, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare. Is that the heater or somebody outside?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Other than doors,
I know somebody's at the door.
Morning play. Play movie night.
And then Margie gets a point. Trisha, VJ, and Susan. Oh, thank you, Candy. She says she is going to subscribe to you all later after the game. Sweet, sweet. Well, when we're done playing the game, anybody that wants to drop a link, because I know it's hard to do that and answer questions, then please feel free to drop your link. All right. Let's get an emoji in because guess what, ladies? Margie said, thanks, Candy. It is time for, I told y'all there was going to be another bonus question. Who's ready for 3 more points? All right. What did Sister Monica Joan say would fix Freddie's croup and break his fever? And we got a correct answer. Congratulations, Mayor. She said steam. And that is the correct answer. Woo woo! Yep. And Margie said steam. Mel said bath. Susan said steam. Trisha said steam. I love Candy's answer. And then she says, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry.
Fever.
She said whiskey. Right. Back then, they did stuff like that to break the fever. All right. Mayor got that.
A couple of drops of kerosene on a teaspoon of sugar.
What?
That's what my mom told me that she used to get. That her dad would take a teaspoon of sugar and put a couple of drops of kerosene on it.
Oh heck no! Y'all just let me cough and die.
She said it wouldn't get rid of your cough, but you'd be darned if you're gonna cough again.
I bet. I sure wouldn't cough again. I'd stop coughing before they gave it to me. I don't care how old I was. I'd smell it coming. Oh my gosh, hello Sylvia. Sylvia says, hi there, my friend, my girlfriend. How are you doing? You and your husband are doing a great job. I'll be here crocheting. Hi everybody. God bless you all. Have a blessed weekend. It is so good to hear from you, Sylvia. Hugs, my friend.
Yeah, woot woot.
Yep, Mr. Joyful said woot woot. Well, you crochet away, and I'm glad you're joining in with us. Bree says, I'm crocheting and listening. Have an order for 10 trick-or-treat bags. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Cool. Sweet. Mary says, hey, Sylvia. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, next question is true or false. Trisha says, hi, Sylvia. Avril never looked at her baby girl. True or false? Trisha also has a smiley face emoji for you, Sylvia. Trisha says, wow, Bree, that is fantastic with her order for trick-or-treat bags. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm waiting on one more answer. So are you still playing, Bree, or are you crocheting now? Because I noticed you're the answer I don't have yet. Sylvia says, thank you, everybody. I know I can count on you to make me happy. Also, who is winning? We don't know yet. Well, yeah, we do. Mr. Joyful, who's got the most points so far?
Miss Margie so far.
So far, Miss Margie and
Mayor's right behind
and
her.
then Mayor is right behind her.
Yeah.
Okay, Bree says she's just listening.
Okay.
All right. And if you said false, that's the correct answer. At first, she wouldn't look at her baby, but in the end, if you'll remember, she went in and asked Chummy if she could hold her. So the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Way to go, Candy.
1 and 2.
And then Margie gets a point. Mare gets a point. Trisha gets a point.
Trisha.
VJ and Susan. And Candy has a smiley face emoji. All right, next question is multiple choice. When Anvil held her baby girl, she said they fit together like what? A, a glove, B, puzzle pieces, or C, bread and jam?
That puzzle piece.
Oh.
No, sorry, that's just a weird. But like, I'm trying to think of something else to go together. Chocolate and peanut butter.
2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a pod, yeah. Oh. Like animal crackers in the soup.
Animal crackers in my soup. Something loop to loop. Little Shirley Temple on a Friday night. I love Shirley Temple.
I haven't watched Shirley Temple in a long time.
Oh, Mr. Joyful, you did good on that coffee. Mm-mm-mm. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of our answers are in.
The whiskey.
We are not drinking whiskey. He is not right.
I would be sleeping then.
We both would be sleeping then because it would not take much. All right. Candy says, I'll take a hot chocolate, Mr. Joyful. Oh, he makes some good hot chocolate too. And tops it off with some marshmallows. Oh.
You gotta shave it with chocolate too.
Huh?
You gotta put some actual chocolate in it.
Yes, he likes to put actual chocolate in there. Okay. All right. If you answered B for puzzle pieces, that is the correct answer. And the person, I just about lost my little whoop whoop train, who gets the extra point, Mr. Joyful, is Trisha. Whoop whoop. Way to go, Trisha.
Hot chocolate with whiskey.
Hot chocolate and whiskey. What?
I might say, yeah.
Bree says hot chocolate with whiskey. Yum. Susan says, I love Shirley Temple. Collect her movies. Yes, yes. I agree, Susan. Sylvia says, hey, Cynthia, have you been using your Pros crochet hook? As a matter of fact, the newest project I just started, I am using it. So it's taken me a while because I just got to get used to the different, feel of the hook. But I do love it, Sylvia. Thank you. Thank you.
There's a lady I used to work with, and she told me about a drink. I've never tried it. But she takes hot chocolate and put root beer schnapps in it. And she calls it a fuzzy wuzzy teddy bear. I've never tried it. It sounded nasty, but I was like, huh.
And what was it again? Hot chocolate and what?
Hot chocolate and root beer schnapps.
Well, I know what root beer is. I guess schnapps is alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol, yeah.
Fuzzy wuzzy teddy bear.
Yes. It's something that I've always thought it's nasty, but it's stuck in my head because it's such a weird combination.
Fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Yeah. Fuzzy wuzzy.
Had no hair.
Had no hair. He wasn't really fuzzy wuzzy. Anyway, oh my gosh. They're going to think we're drinking whiskey in our coffee.
Ooh, hot chocolate with Kahlua. That sounds good. I used to make some with Kahlua.
Now, the Kahlua, I do know what that is because one of my favorite drinks had Kahlua in it, didn't it?
I used to make homemade Kahlua.
So, Trisha said, oh, wow. Candy says hot cocoa with whipped cream and caramel sauce. Now you're talking, girlfriend. VJ says hot chocolate with Kahlua. Margie says laugh out loud. Mare says, that sounds good, VJ. And Susan says, what kind of hook is it? It's a Galaxy Furls hook, Susan. Okay, so back up here to the top. I think we discovered, who was it? Trisha got the extra point, and then these people also get a point, Mr. Joyful. I think I went too far. Nope, here we go. All right.
I can't remember if I gave Trisha. I don't think I did.
Okay, she gets 2 points. And then Margie gets a point. VJ and Susan get a point. VJ says LY is mayor. I'm not sure what that meant. Trisha says furls is awesome. Yes, this is my first. Well, Sylvia had sent me another furls hook too, so I have another one. I don't know, I don't know the names of them because I'm very, very new to furls. But the original one she sent me was a J 6mm, and then this one that she just sent me is the Galaxy is a 5mm, an H hook. Trisha says, I've got the Streamline Galaxy hooks. And see, I'm not very familiar with them, so I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, VJ. She says, it is good, Mayor. Talking about the drink. Okay. All right. Everybody got their points? Who's ready for another bonus question? I told you we were loaded with bonus questions tonight. It had to be a night of celebration, right? We're camping. Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, fire now.
Poor man's camping. Yeah, we got a fire kind of going on the porch now. All right. Which is very bright, by the way, but I'm glad you can't see it. Susan says, I've got 3 Odyssey hooks. They just came today. Ooh. Well, I'm glad that you're playing with us versus crocheting right now, because I would definitely be crocheting. Trisha says, I've got 1 in the Pride color and 3 in the Taurus color because it's purple. Laugh out loud. Oh, I love purple. Love, love purple. All right, bonus question, my friends. What was the rash that Denise got? And Margie has the correct answer. Way to go, Margie. Woo woo. Margie said chicken pox. And that is the correct answer. So Margie gets 3 points, Mr. Joyful.
Margie.
Yep.
Woo
woo. Right. Good job, Margie. Mel says ringworm. that was very possible then, yes. Candy says the Nay hooks I can bring myself to use is the set my sister gave me just before she passed away. Oh, Candy. I can imagine how special, how emotional it would be to make something with those hooks. Oh, what a wonderful gift, though. Something that you can use and create. Yes. So something you and your sister are creating together. Susan says, wanted to get the Pride color, but it costs more. I'm going to have to just go on their website and look. I've not even done that. So I need to do that. Susan said chicken pox. That was the correct answer. Yes, yes. Oops, just lost my emoji. All right. Trisha says, yes, Susan, like $5 more. It's why I only have 1, but love the rainbow. I like rainbows too. They're beautiful. A bunch of bright colors. I love colorful things. All right, next question is true or false. Denise gave birth to a baby boy. True or false? This coffee is good, Mr. Joyful.
Do you like it? That's French vanilla.
Well, it's good.
And caramel coffee too. That's why I got the discount.
I need another blanket. My blanket. You don't have a blanket?
No.
I'm freezing. This is one of the blankets I made, or a blanket I made.
My cookies keep me warm.
Your cookies keep you warm?
Don't say it could be so cold. It's hot in here. No.
I'm on all them blood thinners. That's how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one answer. Let's see. Who are we missing? Miss Susan. I forgot what the question was. Okay. All right, there we go. He touched me and made me warm. All right. If you said true, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Way to go, Candy. Now I got this blanket all wrapped around me. I can't write.
I feel like that blanket's comfortable.
It is a very comfortable blanket. All right.
Who else?
And then the other people that get a point is Margie and Trisha, BJ, and Susan. All right. Next question is true or false. Peter passed his exam. True or false? Candy says, not bad for not watching the show again, right? You're doing amazing. All right, all the answers are in. And if you said true, that is the correct answer. He did pass his exam. I know he was worried because he only got 2 hours of sleep, and Sister Evangelina told him that he would be just fine. And so the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Way to go, Margie.
1 and 2.
And then Mare gets a point. And Mel, Trisha, VJ, and Susan.
All
right. Next question is true or false. Cynthia became a postulant. True or false?
She sideways down. That holds in the feet, man.
Sylvia, I love it. She says, Cynthia, are you guys sitting outside and on your porch because I hear lots of crickets? Yes, we are, Sylvia. We were trying to create kind of that camping feeling. And so, yes, we are sitting outside on our porch. And Mr. Joyful just went outside to close the windows. And you guys, we've been living here for, well, actually, our anniversary is next week. We will have been married, oh my goodness. Is it 16 or 17 years? I'm thinking, hang on. It's 2021, so it'd be 16 years. So we've lived in this house for 14 years because we moved in the same month of our anniversary. We moved in on September 14th, and our anniversary is on the 29th. So we've been in this house for 14 years, and y'all, this is so sad. But I did not realize that to close the windows, you had to go outside and do it, Todd. I thought the little twisty, windy, well, they are.
They broke.
Oh, okay. So I don't feel so bad then.
No. When we moved in, none of the windows opened and closed. They all jammed. And someone had broken the little screws in them. So I got them loose where you can move them with your hand. But
okay, so it did have the windy things on the inside, yeah. But as he just said, and so you obviously know who cleans our windows and who opens and closes them. Yeah. And it is not me, obviously.
I'm leaving these open because those are like 12 feet off the ground. I don't feel like getting
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so on the front side, it's 3 steps up to from the ground to the door. On the right side of me where I'm sitting, it's probably
about even my head. It's about about 6 feet off the ground, maybe.
about 6 feet off the ground, so he could close those. Back behind me to show you how our property starts dropping, it's probably a good
9 feet.
9 feet.
Yeah.
9 feet right here behind us. So yeah.
But the very back of the house, it's almost 2 stories up.
And when we first moved in, to the right of me here, between our house and we have a pull-in garage, but it's
separate.
Yeah, there's a side yard that separates the house from the garage, and there's a sidewalk that runs down the front to the mailbox, and then there's a sidewalk that comes like an L, and it has steps down to the driveway, and then you can go to the driveway or the garage. When we moved into the side here between us and the garage, the porch and the garage, there was a sun house.
Greenhouse.
A greenhouse, I mean. I knew that didn't sound right. A greenhouse. But eventually it fell apart. And so we put a little fence up, and in that area, and then coming around behind us, because the way our house goes, you've got the porch. Let's see if make sure I'm in the camera. It goes like this, and then the house goes like this, and then our pantry in the kitchen brings it back out like this. So it kind of creates a little cubby hole, like a C. So on this side part and going into this back area, we had put a pool up there, but now the kids are grown, so we don't have a pool anymore because we don't have anybody to clean it. Not that they ever cleaned it. We always cleaned it. But anyway, so now down at the bottom of our steps going into the driveway and towards the garage, we actually have a, roofed type fenced doghouse. So, but the dogs don't ever use it because they're spoiled and they stay inside all the time. So I don't even know why we have it. But anyway, completely and totally off subject. But yes, Sylvia, we are on our closed-in porch, and you are hearing crickets. Oh, sweet Susan. She says, my son made me some popcorn.
Sweet.
Susan says, did you get the 20% off your hooks? My furl hooks were a gift, so I know that Sylvia said she got them on sale, but I don't know how much because it's a gift. She shouldn't tell me. And so, Trisha, I'm going to let that question be for you. All right, answering the question. Cynthia became a postulant, true or false? And the correct answer is true. And the person who gets 2 points is Margie. Woo woo! Way to go, Margie.
Cool.
And then these people also get a point, Mr. Joyful. Trisha, VJ, and that's it. Okay. And Trisha says, yes, I did get the discount. Last question for this episode, and it is a bonus question. Woo woo! All right, here we go, ladies. 3 points. Who did Cynthia give the broken sheep to? I can feel the heat now. It's warming up in here.
Yeah.
Feel how cold my hands are, though.
Feel how warm my hand is.
Oh, I know. His hands are warm. Mine are freezing. Look, we're holding hands. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Oh, that's a hand sandwich. Not a ham, but a hand. And I love it. It's so warm. Okay. All right. Enough of that, Mr. Joyful.
Now my hands are cold. Nice kid.
All right. Everybody is Candy says me. Almost everybody. Whoops. Let me back up. Let's see. Margie, Trisha, Mayor, VJ and Susan said Jenny. Mel said Trixie. The correct answer is Jenny. So the person who gets those 3 points is Trisha. Woo woo! Way to go, Trisha. And then Miss Sylvia said something. Let me write Trisha's name down and then I'll go. Miss Sylvia says, I have been with my husband. It's going on 46 years. Yes, congratulations, Miss Sylvia. That is awesome. And he just brought me in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which was very good. And yes, I got the furloughs for 20% off. Sweet.
Thank you. Fix me a sandwich.
Yeah, that's me. Fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That was really high pitched. Mayor says, woo. Trisha says, yay. Okay. Next episode, everyone. Here we go. We're actually doing good on time considering we started so late. So good job, everyone.
Somebody
And
drank my coffee.
we've been chit-chatting and talking. What?
Somebody drank my coffee.
Somebody drank your coffee?
I'm not sure where it went to.
I still have half a cup, but I was finishing my hot tea. Oh my gosh, that coffee is so good. I haven't had coffee in a long time, actually. All right. Multiple choice is our first question. Trixie delivered Sarah's baby where? Was it A, in a car, B, on a bus, or C, on a train? Margie says, my husband brought me some beef jerky. Hey, I love some good beef jerky too. In fact, that's something I miss doing, and we usually do it in the wintertime, is pull out the
dehydrator.
Dehydrator, thank you. I was trying to say humidifier. Dehydrator and make our own jerky. My favorite is making teriyaki beef jerky. VJ says, this is my stop. Time for me to get off. Everyone have a blessed night. Oh, wait. Let's hug her out first. Hugs, VJ. Thank you for coming and playing with us. And I'm going to get Mr. Joyful to tell me really quick how many points you had.
She had 17.
You had 17 points, VJ. Good job. Yeah. So, not bad at all, my friend. All right. Yes, Mayor. She's hugging VJ out. Margie says, that's what kind he brought me. I love teriyaki jerky. Candy says, hugs, VJ. Thank you, Candy. VJ says, hugs all. Thank you for having me.
Good night.
Absolutely. Thank you for playing. And you'll definitely have to check the end of this live tomorrow to see if you won the mystery question and got the giveaway and what the giveaway is for tonight. Yeah. So don't forget to come back and look. And I'm trying to think. I don't have my book out here because I don't think, VJ, I have your address. So, but if so, I will do everything to get in touch with you. If not, then I'll catch you next Friday for sure. But have a good night. Thank you for coming and joining us. So, all right. Margie says, hugs, VJ. Mel says, good night, VJ. Susan says, hug, VJ. And VJ says, thank you. Yes, thank you, everyone, for hugging her out. Sweet dreams, my friend. All right. Question is, oh, wait, I already read that question. Let me go back and look at answers. All right. If you said, did I get everybody's answers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with VJ dropping out, that would be right. Okay, I did. And it looks like everyone said A, in a car. And that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo, woo. Good job, Margie. Y'all, Margie is smoking. She is on fire. Okay.
Who else got the?
Huh?
Who else got points?
Oh. Oh, I said everybody.
Oh, everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
I was like, did I not? Yep. Okay.
I didn't catch that. Everybody.
That's all right. Next question is true or false. Chummy turned down the job as matron at the Astor Lodge. True or false? Candy says no. I said C.
Okay. Lines in there.
I don't actually. Oh, thank you, Candy. She is right. I did mess up.
Okay.
Thank you, Candy.
Yes.
I say just leave her the point for honesty. One, two, three, four, five, six. Everyone's answers are in. And if you said false, that is the correct answer because she did take the job until they can hire somebody. Because Peter was talking about how a flat came with the job. So they were happy that Freddie would get to live in the country for a while. And the person who gets that extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Way to go, Candy. All right. And then Mare gets a point. Trisha gets a point. Margie gets a point. And Susan gets a point. Way to go. All right. Next question is also true or false. Chummy is an experienced driver. True or false? Chummy is an experienced driver. True or false? Wow.
Alrighty.
That was kind of loud.
Like somebody dropping a load or something, or a dumpster or something like that. No, somebody down the road, they dropped. It's like a dumpster or a pile of lumber or something.
So y'all did hear that. Margie says thunder. Candy says, was that thunder? No, somebody was dropping something or what I thought it was like, you know how the mufflers on some cars when they race them, like not racing as in driving, but they're parked and they just vroom vroom vroom.
Yeah.
But now that you said that, it sounded like.
It sounds like it worked when they load and unload the open top dumpsters, so they have to drag them up the truck. That's what it almost sounds like, but
It's kind of late to be doing that.
yes.
All right, let's go back and look at our answers.
The answer was thunder. Not kidding. Everybody said thunder.
We're 3 points. All right, if you said false, that is correct because goodness knows that girl was not doing a good job driving. She drove backwards, drove over the sidewalk, and Peter was like, here, let me get you to the main road. So all you have to do is drive straight. All right, so the person who got that extra point is whoop whoop Mare. Congratulations.
1 and 2.
And then Mr. Joyful, these people got a point. Margie, Trisha, and Susan. Trisha says, I thought that was thunder. Laugh out loud. Sylvia says, who is that thunder? And also, this is my train stop here. I'm tired from being at dialysis today And I'm going to bed. God bless you all. Have a beautiful time. Good night, everybody. God bless you all again.
Good
Same
night.
to you, Sylvia. And I thought Fridays was one of your dialysis days. So I completely understand, my friend. Love you, love you, love you. Hugs, hugs, hugs. And you have sweet dreams.
Yes, the thunder.
And thank you, everyone, for hugging her out. Margie says, hug Sylvia. Candy says, hug Sylvia. Candy, I know you're new on my channel. Sylvia is one of my legally blind joy friends. And what an amazing crocheter she is. Like, I can see what I'm doing, and she is way, way better than me. Hands down better than me. Sylvia, Susan is saying, good night, Sylvia, and hugs. Thank you, ladies, for hugging her out. Mr. Joyful has gone to get more coffee, and we are going to go on to the next question, and it happens to be a bonus question. All right, here's our little emoji. Everyone ready? What did the man give Nurse Gilbert to take to Anada's house? Candy thinks like you do, Todd. She said chocolate. It is not chocolate. And Margie has the correct answer. It is bananas. Good job, Margie. Woo woo! Oh, that was loud.
Miss Margie has it.
Miss Margie got 3 points.
Okay. There should be a chocolate bonus there.
Candy, my husband's looking out for you. He says there should be a bonus for saying chocolate. All right. Trisha said mince pies. Mare says which man? It was just a random man that I think he's the same man actually. That's always kind of like in the marketplace near the docks. That handed out bananas to another midwife when she arrived. Who was that? Wasn't Patsy? Maybe it was Sister Winifred when Sister Winifred arrived. But he gave somebody else bananas. Or it could have been Jenny one of the times she met Alex down at the, or not Alex, but her friend. I can't think of his name now. The one that got married. Anyway, it's the man in the square that hands out bananas. He doesn't have a name. We've never been given a name for him.
Banana man.
So, Candy says, yes, there should. Laugh out loud. Sylvia says, thank you, everybody, and good night. Good night, Sylvia. Mare says, Peter. No, Peter is Constable Noakes. Like I said, I don't think they've given this man a name. He just randomly keeps appearing and handing out bananas. Sylvia says, oh, I forgot, Cynthia. Can I call you tomorrow? I just wanted to chat with you. Absolutely. Just, of course, your time zone is different than mine, but just sometime after 10 my time, which I think is 7 a.m. your time. So I doubt you'll call me that early, but because I know I will sleep in a little bit. But absolutely, I would love to chat with you. Mel says, go ahead without me. I have to do the dishes. I will be listening till I'm finished. Oh, sweet Mel. Okay. Well, hopefully you can wash dishes fast. But I'm glad you're staying. All right. Guess what? The next question is another bonus question. Woo woo! All right, let me get our emoji in here. My woot woots have the dogs barking, so y'all probably hear dogs barking now. Our neighbor back here has dogs. And then the neighbor going this way has dogs. So when those dogs bark, those dogs bark. But thank goodness, even though my dogs can hear them, they don't. So I'm blessed for that. Bonus question. What, and you have to give me both answers in this one, okay? Can't be just one answer. It has to be both answers to get the 3 points. What 2 items did the dogs grab from Nurse Gilbert's open suitcase? Oh, Candy, you're so funny. She says chocolate and more chocolate. But I have the, whoops, I got 2 emojis there. I have someone who's given me the correct answer. Let's see. Margie says bra and shoe. Candy says chocolate and more chocolate. Mare says bra and shoe. Trisha says bra and panties. And Susan said, I got 4 streamlined furls, my early birthday present to myself. Good for you, Susan. Yeah, and Susan says bra and shoes. What?
Yeah, point to.
I do. I'm fixing to say it actually. Okay. So most of you gave the correct answer, but the person who got it in first and is getting the 3 points is Margie. Woo woo! Way to go, Margie. Margie is just the bonus queen. I hope you're making enough for 2. I will. Eventually. He said he's making more coffee. All right. Next question is multiple choice. What did Sister Monica Joan pour on the dog to get him to stop running with Nurse Gilbert's bra? Was it A, soup, B, water, or C, a pitcher of tea? One, two, three, four, 5. Let's see. BJ's gone. Bree's gone. At the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do have all the answers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. If you said B, water, yes, she used a bucket of water and poured it over the dog. And so everybody got the correct answer. So everybody gets a point. Mel's not with us at the moment. She's with us, but she's not answering at the moment. But the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Way to go, Candy.
Everybody but Mel gets a point.
Yep. Then I've got Mare, Margie, Trisha, and Susan. All right. Good job. Good job. Next question is multiple choice. Who brought baby Coral to the clinic? Was it A, her brother, B, her mother, or C, her grandmother?
racing.
Yes.
Somebody got someplace to go.
I guess because normally when we're out here, we're like passed out sleeping and we don't hear all these noises, but it's actually quite noisy over here. It's not really like camping anymore.
We normally come out here later in the evening too, so
True that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody's answers are in. And if you said A for her brother, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra points is Candy. Woo woo! Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Joyful, the only other person who gets points is Margie. Woo woo! Way to go, ladies. Mm-hmm. Oh. Whoops. Put in an extra emoji. All right. True or false? Gary left the clinic with baby Coral with Trixie's permission. True or false? My heater's working pretty good. I'm actually getting kind of warm out here.
Except the windows, yeah. I'm moving a bit closer. Cool. It needs a new wick, but it's feeling good to be out in porch for a porch heater.
Yep, it is. Where'd we get that one again?
Actually, Mom and Tim gave it to me. On top, yeah.
All right, everyone has their answers in. And if you said false, that is the correct answer. Remember, she wanted him to wait so Doc Turner could come look at Coral because she had a rash coming outside of her nose. And so the person who gets the extra point is Trisha. Woo woo! Way to go, Trisha.
1 and 2.
And then Margie gets a point. Susan gets a point. And Mare gets a point.
Okay.
All right, next question is multiple choice. What did Sister Monica Joan take from Nurse Gilbert? Was it A, a piece of cake, B, her teacup, or C, a cookie? Trisha says, yay! After tonight, I got to get a new book. I literally used the very last page with this. All right. All the answers are in. Everyone said C, a cookie. That is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Way to go. So Candy gets 2, and then of course everyone else, Margie, Mare, Susan, and Trisha get 1 point.
Margie,
all right, ladies. Next question is multiple choice. What did Nurse Gilbert find on her pillow on her bed? Was it A piece of chocolate, B, note from Trixie and Patsy, or C, a flower? I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. All right, all the answers are in. So I was laughing because Candy said a piece of chocolate. And Candy, I got to show you something. I actually changed that answer a little bit because if you'll look right here, I put a piece of candy, but I changed it to chocolate just for you. It was not chocolate though. If you said B, a note from Trixie and Patsy, that was the correct answer. And the person who gets that extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Way to go, Margie.
2.
And then the people who get a point, Mr. Joyful, is Trisha and Susan.
All right.
All right. Next question is true or false? Nurse Gilbert's first name is Barbara. All right, all the answers are in and everyone said true. That is the correct answer. So everyone gets a point, and the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! And then Candy, Mare, Susan, Trisha.
Okay. Mel's not back yet.
No, she's still washing dishes. All right, next question is true or false? Barbara had a hangover. True or false? I don't want a whole cookie, so I'm going to take your little piece and you can start another cookie.
I was dreaming about that one little piece.
Now you can dream about it going in my mouth.
Same about a cookie.
I just wanted a bite.
I'm picking on you.
You can afford a whole cookie. I can't. All right. Everyone answers are in. Everyone said false. And if you said false, that is the wrong answer. It was true. Remember, Trixie, Patsy, and Barbara were drinking, and the next morning they gave an excuse to the nuns that it was something she ate on the train over. But the truth of the matter is she had a hangover. All right, so no one gets points on that one. Only Mr. Joyful knows that that was his mystery question. All right. Who wants to make up for that with a bonus question? Oh, wait a minute. Candy says, and I changed my answer? What? Oh.
Oh, she changed theirs. It was.
Oh. All right, here's our bonus question. What did Trixie give Tom on the dock? This might be a tough one. The other bonus questions were all kind of easy, but this one might be a tough one. And let me.
Facebook link.
I'm getting my phone. No, I'm getting my phone ready because I Googled a picture of one to show everybody because I didn't know what it was.
Oh, put the cookies away.
Oh wait, people are giving me answers.
Yeah.
I think Mare is the closest in answer. Margie said muffin. Candy said chocolate. I love you, Candy. And Mare says Scottish egg. Let me get this. The answer is a Scotch egg. Yes. So Mare, you get the 3 points. Woo woo! I did not know what it was. I'm going to describe to you what it was. What?
Oh yeah. But I said change the buttons on it. When I gave her first point, it moved up and then moved back down by itself. So I looked, I was watching, and I caught it.
Ah.
They're trying to be sneaky on me.
Okay. Oh wow, they even gave a recipe for it.
And what's the name of it?
It's a Scotch egg. And this is what it is. This is what it looks like. Let me get the light. Oh, there we go. So it is an egg wrapped in sausage, cooked in breadcrumbs, and it's either baked or deep fried. Let me try and get this to zone in so you can see it better. Oh, there we go. That's a Scotch egg right there. Did anybody know what that was? I didn't. But I Googled it so I could show y'all a picture. Candy says, love you too. Susan says, not me. And Mayor says, nope. Yeah, I didn't know what one was either. But I like hard-boiled eggs and I like sausage, so it actually sounds really good to me. Except for the deep fried part. I would like one that's been baked, but not deep fried. And you know, I'm a diabetic, so I have to say that. Although deep fried would probably be good. Oh wow. Look at Mr. Joyful.
Let's keep them drying out.
Oh, he put them in a bag. I thought he was coming out with more.
Oh, no.
Because all I saw was like this, you know, we're piled high. So I thought it was more, but he just put them in a Ziploc baggie.
Keep them drying out.
All right. So did you give Mayor those bonus points?
Yes.
All right. Let me write her name down.
Because I tried to take it from right. Like I said, I caught it.
All right. Trisha says, I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. I have never heard of it, and I had no clue, but that particular site gave a recipe for it, so it is definitely something, Mr. Joyful, we have to try. But I would like ours to seriously be baked and not deep fried.
Yeah. Put it on a rack so it pulls that grease off of it as you bake it.
Yes. Okay. Margie says, never heard of it. Me neither, Margie.
We'll put in the...
I'm not fancy enough, I guess. I'm not worldly. Mayor's worldly.
What if we do it in a glass bowl? And wrap it up, put it in a glass bowl, so if they would do it. A little air fryer.
I don't know. Oh, it might. It might on the rack in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because Mayor has been to London. Mayor, did you hear of it over there in London when you were there? I don't know if that's like a time, you know, like a treat
Excuse me.
of that era, or if it's still something that they serve today. So anyway. All right. Next question is true or false. Mayor says, I've heard of it. Okay. Colette lost her first 3 babies, and her 4th baby was a girl, and she had to be put in an incubator. True or false? Even in spite of all those car noises, just hearing those crickets are just so soothing.
Yes.
All right. Everyone answered true. And of course it's true. That was a long-winded question, but I was actually trying to sum up a lot of that story in one question. So yes, it was true. So everybody gets a point, and the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Mayor says lots of odd British food.
So Mayor, Margie, Susan, Trisha.
Candy, Margie, Mayor, Trisha, and Susan.
All right.
Yep. But that's one of the things I like about traveling is tasting food of that culture. Mm-hmm. The only one that, and I will apologize up front if I offend anybody on this. I don't mean to. I'm just being honest. I was once engaged to a missionary that was in the Philippines, and I was going to travel over to the Philippines and spend a week or 2 over there with him. And just due to different things, it didn't work out. And I was sad because I wanted to see the country and I wanted to see the culture and experience it. But I was so relieved because, especially as an American coming over to the Philippines, one of the things that the Filipinos delight in, they delight in watching Americans eat. And it's called, and I never say it right, but you'll get the idea if you know what I'm talking about. But it's blue, and it's basically a underdeveloped egg that still has the chicken in it. And I'm so thankful that I didn't have to make the decision to eat that, because I just don't think I could have. But I do like traveling and trying foods of that culture. But that would just been one that I'd have had to hold my nose, close my eyes, and just pray really hard.
I would still be able to hear it cheep. Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, no.
That's like I looked at it like, no, baby.
But from what I understand, it's considered very offensive if you don't. But if you're with the right group of people, you know, that he was with, they would have been forgiving. But for the most part, yeah, it's considered offensive if you don't try it. Mayor's like, Candy says, ew. and a smiley face, emoji face that's throwing up. Margie says, not for me. Yeah. So,
Quiet
yeah,
face.
luckily I didn't have to, I wasn't faced with that. Okay. We gave everyone points. Yes. Okay. Moving on. Next question is multiple choice. And how many sisters does Gary actually have? Is it 1, just Coral, B, 2, or C, 3? All right, everyone's answers are in, and everyone didn't. Okay. Most everyone said C for 3, and we had one answer for 2. The correct answer is indeed C. He had 3 sisters altogether. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Good job, Margie. And then Mayor, Trisha. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Mayor answered twice because she said 3 and then C. So I thought Susan had answered. I am so sorry. Are you still with us, Susan? So it was Margie, Mayor, and Trisha. I just counted answers. Oh. Did you see an answer from Susan?
Just popped one up.
Okay. So Susan gets a point. I'm so sorry, Susan. That's what I get for just counting the answers and not looking at the names. All right, next question is true or false? The children had fleas on them. True or false? Gotcha, Susan. She says, I thought I had hit it to send. I do think she needs to refresh though. Yeah. So Susan, while I am trying to do the answers and the points with Mr. Joyful, I think you need to refresh, love, because you are really falling behind. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Everybody said false except for Trisha. Trisha says fleas or lice, can't remember which, laugh out loud. Well, Trisha, my friend, I'm going to tell you if it was fleas or lice because only one person got that answer right, and it was you. Trisha, woo woo! It was fleas.
It was fleas and lice.
Huh?
She said fleas and lice.
No, she says fleas or lice. I can't remember.
But the answer, the kids had both.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
It just said fleas.
They said when they were giving the children bath, she said the fleas are easy to get rid of. These nits are almost impossible. I put on shave their heads.
Oh, they didn't shave their heads.
I know. The other lady, the little boy started arguing with him that he didn't want them to shave their head because he didn't want to look poor.
Where was I? That's a whole scene I just missed then.
Yeah. He said, don't shave the head up. People think we're poor. And the younger lady said, he's right. We're not going to do that. This should require patience and time. Patience and time. The last part doesn't require any. Doesn't cost anything.
Y'all, Mr. Joyful gets 3 points because I completely missed that. So way to go, Trisha.
Yeah.
I completely missed that.
It was she named 3 things. It was I know patience and time were 2 of them. And I think dedication, patience, and time. And the last one doesn't cost us anything. That's why they went ahead and took the time to pick the nits out.
But well, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That whole scene, I was just bawling.
It was sad, yes.
I was shook up. I was shook up. The moment I realized, I said to myself when he walked out the door with Coral and didn't wait for Trixie to go get Doc Turner, I said to myself then, something's up. But I thought maybe his mother was like really sick or something. Mm-hmm. But then, of course, when he got back, no, he went and stole before he went back and found out that the key was untied from the string. But at that point, I knew that he was taken care of. At the time, I thought it was just baby Coral until he looked through the little key or the little mail slot, and that one sister walked over. But at that time, I thought it was just a sister and baby Coral. But
I touched my heart when I looked up and he was enjoying that bath so much.
Yeah,
that was so precious.
Yes.
Probably hadn't had a good, decent bath in a long time.
Yes. Trisha says, "Holy cow!" Laugh out loud. She's the only one that got it right. Susan says, "Okay, I did." Oh, good, Susan. We haven't asked any other questions yet. Trisha says, "Yes, he's right. He is right." Mare says, "Lice, not fleas." No, they did have fleas. I do remember that.
Yeah, they said the fleas.
Didn't remember the lice.
They said the fleas were easy to get rid of. The nits were almost impossible.
And Trisha says, yeah, Mr. Joyful is right. Margie says that is right. Mare says that mother's attitude, and then all kinds of
colorful metaphors.
Yes, that mother. Yes, that mother. Oh my gosh. I was just like, you know what? Bring them babies to me. Oh my goodness. So, okay. So Trisha got 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next question is the final bonus question for the night. So this is the last opportunity tonight to get 3 points. And I'm not going to lie, it's a tough question. So get your thinking caps and your fingers ready. What was the little girl holding on to and eating?
I remember that, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to Google this one too. I was like, what the heck is that? Right, Candy? She said chocolate chip cookies. I bet chocolate chip cookies would have been like such a luxury for those kids. It just makes you really put things into perspective, something that we take for granted.
Yeah.
Mare says cleaning stuff. That's what I wondered, if it was something like that, Mare. Margie said condiments. Need to be a little bit more specific, but Margie, you're the closest so far.
Yeah.
Susan says cookie. I'm giving them all a chance, and if not, I'm going to actually give you the answer of what it is, and then for the 3 points, you have to tell me. I'll give you like the name of it, and then you have to tell me what it is, even if you have to Google it, because I'm telling you, I had to Google it. Trisha says yes, ketchup or mayo. No, it wasn't ketchup or mayo. All right, is that everyone? Have they all? Yeah, everyone's answered one time. Okay, so I'm going to put my little emoji in here. I'm going to tell you the name brand of what it's called.
Oh, the name, yeah.
Susan says ketchup. No. And then you have to tell me what the actual ingredient is. Or what it is. All right, it's called. What was that?
I'm not sure.
Did you hear it and feel it?
The boom, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it was like a rumble, and I actually heard it and felt it.
Like a 18-wheeler going over the railroad tracks kind of fast.
That's. He said an 18-wheeler going over the railroad tracks fast.
You think railroad tracks back here?
Yeah. When you said that, it sounded like you said a dirty word.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Susan said mustard, pickle, relish. No, those are all good. But it would be considered probably more like a spice than a condiment. But here we go. I'm going to give you the actual brand name of it, and then you tell me what it is. Margie says what? Dequinate? No. All right. It is called. Got to find the question. Bisto. Bisto. So let's see who can Google the fastest. Bisto. Bisto. Do you know what it actually is? Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Margie got it. Good job. Margie said gravy powder, Candy said cornstarch, and Susan said hot sauce. All excellent answers. But yes, it was actually powdered gravy. So good job, Margie. Woo-hoo! Margie is the queen of bonus questions.
That poor child. Eating Bisto?
Yeah.
I was hungry. That was so sad. I just want to give that child a hug.
I know, it was so sad. She was like, little itty bitty said, I was hungry. Oh, God, that just. Oh, y'all. And when he was trying to pour that milk through the mail slot, and most of it was going down the front of the door. It just broke my heart. And he was telling his sister, hold the cup up, hold the cup up. Oh, I'm telling you, I cried. It was awful. It just made me, even though they're grown and all over the country and serving in the military, it just made me want to hug my babies close, All right. Next question. Yes, Mayor. It was very heartbreaking.
It's something that actually happened.
I know. Multiple choice. Who got attached and a little emotional over Gary and his sisters? Was it A, Sheila, B, Trixie, or C, Sister Evangelina? All right. If you said B for Trixie, that is the correct answer. It made her think a lot of her own life with her father. And the person who gets the extra point, Mr. Joyful, is Margie. Woo-hoo! Good job, Margie. And Trisha and Susan get points. All right. Next question is multiple choice. Mrs. Tiemann, this is Gary and the girl's mother, was not arrested for child neglect but given proper lodging. True or false? Absolutely, Trisha. She says, what is the question? The question was, Mrs. Tiemann, Gary and the girl's mother, was not arrested for child neglect, but given proper lodging. True or false? Oh, I figured, Candy. The A is an oopsie, she said. All right. And answers are in. And everyone has said false. And of course it's false. Peter Noakes, Constable Noakes was like, you can tell your statement at the jail. You're arrested. All right. All right. The person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! And then everybody else gets a point, Mr. Joyful. Mayor, Candy, Trisha, and Susan. Okay. All right. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We got 3 questions left. Multiple choice. What did Tom give Trixie? Was it A, a piece of meringue, B, a ring, or C, meringue and a ring?
My crickets.
All right, answers are in. Okay. All right, Mr. Joyful. I'm going to let you be the judge of this. So I've got Margie, Mayor, and Trisha and Susan responding with B for ring. I've got Candy responding with A for meringue. We always take a person's first answer. Mayor came in with a second answer of C, meringue and ring. The correct answer is C. He gave her a piece of meringue and then he turned around and gave her his grandmother's ring. So, does no one get a point or does Mayor get 2 points?
I'll do your little thing. Let's see.
What, with numbers?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he's doing in just a minute.
Give Miss Mary the point.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, this is a secret. This is a part of me that you will only hear on movie night, okay? That only the most dedicated replay watcher would even hear. And only those in the moment are gifted to know. So sometimes when I'm trying to make a decision, you know, and it's not something that I really have to get down on my knees and ask for biblical guidance, but I just need a quick answer and I just don't know what to do. I'm almost... I can't believe that you actually really paid attention enough to know that. But anyway, I should. He's very observant. And I feel my face getting red. But I will sometimes... This is really embarrassing. I will sometimes look at the clock, which is exactly what he just did. And I like odd numbers over even numbers. And so if I want the answer to be yes or no, or one thing or the other, I will say, okay, if it's an odd number, then this is what I'm going to do. And if it's an even number, this is what I'm going to do. And I'll give you an example. I was doing a Crochet Society shawl 2 days ago. I started it. It's in UK terms. I messed up. And I could see the mess up, but to an untrained eye, you couldn't. And so I'm like, well, should I frog it and start over? Because I had done like 45 rows, okay? And so I looked at the clock and I was like, okay, if it's an odd number, that means yes, I need to frog it. If it's an even number, no, keep going. I looked at the clock, it was an odd number, so I frogged the 45 rows and restarted it. I'm now on row 54. Woo, me. But that's exactly what he did. And he says, yes, Mary, you get the 2 points. So now y'all know a secret about me. Candy says no one, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, that was just too funny. Shh. And now for the rest of you, you think I'm totally loony and crazy.
Your odds and evens.
But so I'll tell you another quirky thing about me. I like odd numbers over even numbers. I know a lot of people like Crystal Bag of Day like even numbers over odd numbers, but I'm an odd person. I don't think the number 13 is unlucky. And in fact, when my husband says, are you coming? Are you done? I'll be like, yep, let me just do this last stitch. And I technically always do 13 more stitches just because I can. And if we don't know what direction to take and we're just guessing, I will always choose left over right. So if I'm lost, always turn left because that's where you'll find me, not right. So some quirky little things about me that most people don't ever get to know. So anyway, I don't know if you're honored or just got a crazy friend. Okay. Next question. Is true or false? Trixie and Tom got engaged. Excuse me, as I was burping. Trixie and Tom got engaged. True or false? My God. See, if you come to movie night, the price is right. Or either y'all just find out really how crazy I am.
Let's breathe.
Bree says 13 is my lucky number, but I'm not weird and odd. Well, good. Then neither am I. But you know, of all the times, Mr. Joyful has never said, dang, that's one long stitch.
Well, I know you're lying, so I don't.
All right, all the answers are in. Everybody said true. And yes, they got engaged. Of course they did. Margie says, my husband's birthday is January 13th, and it was Friday when he was born. Oh, wow. See, to me, I think that's awesome. But
that's my dad's
anyway.
birthday, October 13th.
So, all right. The person who gets the extra point is Margie. Whoop, whoop. Good job, Margie. And everybody gets a point, Mr. Joyful.
Yeah.
Margie, Candy, Mayor, Trisha, and Susan. All right, here we are. We're at the last question of the night, and it is true or false.
Excuse me. What, no bonus question?
Huh? We have a lot of bonus questions.
I don't be in on a bonus.
Ask Margie. I think Margie, I'll have to go back and look. Just really quick. Did Margie get all the bonus questions tonight? Let me see real quick. I'm telling you, she's the queen. All right, there's one. And yes, it was Margie. 2, Margie. This one, Margie and Mayor got, but that's 3. Oh, no, Mayor got another one. Yeah. So, Mayor got that one too.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Okay. But 4, Trisha got one. My bad.
Yeah, see, yeah.
But 5, 6. Mayor got that one. 7 bonuses you got, Margie. That's good, though. That's really good. That was 21 points right there. Well, and I didn't count the one with you and Mayor, so that was 8. So that's really 24. So way to go. All right, last question of the night. True or false? Everyone ready? Susan says, I like even things, but lucky numbers are 3, 7, 11, and 13. Mine are 3, 7, and 13, Susan. And obviously 3 and 7 because of biblical reasons. And then the reason I like 13 is because a lot of people look at it as an unlucky number, but I look at it, you know, I have God in my life, so there's nothing in my life that makes me unlucky. So I don't think it's unlucky. But anyway. And the only number I don't like, of course, for biblical reasons, is the number 6, especially 666. But anyway, okay. Mel says, I'm still listening. Oh, my goodness, Mel. You probably think I'm crazy, my friend. All right. True or false? Sister Monica Joan ate Trixie's meringue. Margie says 7 has been my lucky number also. Yes. I like 3 for the Trinity. You know, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And 7 because it represents Christ's number.
God bless.
All right. Give Susan just a minute.
Excuse me.
And I'm going to go ahead and get our book ready. Susan says, what's the question again? The question is, Sister Monica Joan ate Trixie's meringue. True or false?
Hey, pretty girl.
Okay, Susan asked me to say the question again, please. The question is, Sister Monica Joan ate Trixie's meringue. True or false? They might need to go outside and go potty.
Yeah, I talked. I said hey to her. That's why she's coming in here.
Oh, well, they're both in here.
Yeah.
All right, all of our answers are in. And if you said true, that is the correct answer. The person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo!
Miss Mare.
And then Mr. Joyful, Trisha, and Susan get a point. All right, let's tally up our points really quick, and then we'll see who won the prize for tonight. All right, so the first person I've come to is Mayor, and you started with 16 points tonight. And how many points did she get?
Miss Mayor, 50.
Yeah. She got 50.
Yeah.
So that gave you 66 points. Mr. Joyful, you're going to have to help me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I forgot to cut some more strips, so hopefully we don't need any. Oh. Was that a police car?
I'm not sure. I'm looking. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's a police car.
Oh. Yeah.
Now I'm being nosy.
Yeah. See, the first time we ever noticed police out here. Well, we noticed it.
Yeah. We don't normally pay attention. Unless we hear sirens, we don't normally catch them. All right. We have a college dorm literally at the end of our street. Half of it is an apartment complex. It's all one building. It used to be an old mill, and half of it is apartment complexes that anybody can rent out, but God bless the people who do, because some of y'all who live, you know, up in the northern states, even this rent would seem like, you know, a small amount for y'all, but for us, it's high. But their rent is like $1,600 a month, and that doesn't include any utilities. And whew, anyway, and the other half of it is a college dorm. So we have a lot of security from the college that'll ride through, but that was an actual police car. Okay. Yeah. All right. So back to Mare. So Mare, you ended up with 66 points tonight. That gives you 2 slips. And you will start next week with 16 points.
Yes, it is ridiculous. Plus, the rent only covers like a It's a 2-bedroom.
Right.
Yeah, little 2-bedroom apartment.
All right. So Mare has 2 slips. And to date, we started 9/24. Okay. A little awkward, but
Yeah.
Mare, there's your slips. So hand those to Mr. Joyful. Our next person. All right, Bree did play for a little bit. So Bree started the night. Bree, it was good to have you back. It says the last time you were here was July 23rd, my friend. And you started with 19 points and you added 7 points tonight. So that gave you a total of 26 points. So that earned you a slip. And next time you play, that will start you off with 1 point.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. I might have to drop that blanket. It's kind of making things awkward. And 9/24. I don't know why I can't remember the date. Who was I talking? Was I talking to Mare yesterday? Who was I talking to yesterday? And I told him it was Friday, and I freaked him out.
It was Kelly, I think it was.
Oh, was it Kelly?
Yeah, if you're talking to her, think about it. It wasn't yesterday. You're talking about her Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I was talking to her Wednesday, and I said tomorrow is Friday. She was like, "What?"
You said tomorrow at the live, and she's like, she didn't say anything at first, and I corrected you, and she said, "Oh yeah." And she's like,
"Oh, that police car again."
She confessed that she's about to go run and check her calendar.
Yeah.
She said she was freaking out on the inside, but she wasn't gonna say nothing.
All right, and Trisha.
Oh my goodness.
You got it.
Yeah. That's good.
All right, Trisha. You started with 20 points. Wow. And tonight you earned, good job, 35.
It should be 50 even.
No, it's 55. 20 plus 35 is 55.
Oh, I thought you said, never mind, I misunderstood you.
That's fine. So she gets 2 slips.
Yeah.
And next time she'll start with 5 points. All right. Oops.
Excuse me. There's another cable over. I'm watching you, dog.
When we go back in, Mr. Joyful, don't put the basket away. If you will, just put it on my desk so I'll remember to cut more strips before next week.
Yeah.
And we'll pick a new color. I'll pick a new color instead of brown. All right, so Trisha, there are your 2 slips. All right, the next person. I saw HD on Cup2Hook Conversations. I was hoping she would come. Miss Sylvia was here, but she didn't play. And Carrie, Susan. Miss Susan, you started with 20 points. And you earned 26. That gives you 46. So that gives you 1 slip tonight.
Excuse me. I'm yawning.
So next week you will start with 21 points. All right, and there you go. And then next, Trisha, tell Jennifer we're missing her. All right, Miss Margie, you started tonight with 2 points. You earned 72 points tonight. Way to go. Oh my gosh. You are 1 point away from getting 3 slips tonight. You just needed 1 more point.
I think she got one more bonus.
So that gave you 74 points for tonight. So you get 2 slips. And of course, next week you'll start with 24 points. So all you need is 1 point next week and you have 1 slip already. So way to go. All right.
Just notice a piece of paper. You can't even get one. It's a piece of paper dog.
She thinks you're handing me a treat.
Uh-oh, it says a T word.
I did say the T word. All right. It's a treat for Miss Margie. She gets 2 slips.
Yeah.
That's for Miss Margie, Sadie, girl.
No. You put that paw down. I don't care. Put that
All
paw
right.
down there.
And let's see.
And
And Miss Mel. All right. Miss Mel, you started the night with 18 points. And tonight you earned 10 points.
Excuse me.
And that gave you a total of 28 points. So you get 1 slip. And you will start next week with 3 points. Something's not right here. Hang on. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was doubting my own math. All right. I got to make sure I got it right, you guys. You know me. I'm going to be fair. Okay. So Mel gets 1 slip. All right. And there is your slip. All right. You guys, next week is Kalina's birthday. So when you wish her a happy birthday, invite her back to movie night, would you say?
We're getting a good night.
Okay. Mare says, woot. Mare says, woot. Trisha says, Sister Monica is so naughty. Laugh out loud. Yes, she is. She cracks me up, though. Trisha says, oh my gosh, that rent is ridiculous, right? I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. Trisha says, I can get a nice 2-bedroom apartment here and only pay electric for about $650 to $750 a month. That is awesome.
About 800 get a whole house.
Yeah. Trisha says, wow, Margie, so close. I know, right? Just 1 point. But 3 tickets in one night. That is outstanding, Margie. Trisha says, my headache is getting intense. I'm sure it's just allergies and being tired. Going nighty night. Good. Have a good night, y'all. Hugs to everyone. Hugs to you. Hugs, hugs. And I hope your headache feels better. I do know what having a bad headache is like. As I think I shared with you in our talk earlier this week, I had 2 days I just kind of basically stayed in the bed just laying around because of my headaches. So I truly hope your headache eases up and you get a good night's rest, my friend.
Yes,
Mwah. I love you. Mel's another one who can testify to how nasty headaches are. Margie says, hugs, Trish. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Margie. Margie says, I suffer with migraines, so I understand. Oh, my gosh, Margie. I cannot imagine because I don't have migraines, but my headaches are so crazy that the doctor actually has me on medication so it doesn't put stress on the heart right now. And I cannot imagine because they're just killers, but they're not migraines. And a migraine is much, much worse than what I have. And so you and Mel, I just, oh my gosh, my heart just goes out to y'all. I just, oh my goodness. Okay. Also missing Miss Patsy from Patsy's Crochet and Angela. Angela had a birthday last weekend. All right, Miss VJ. All right. Miss VJ, you had 15 points coming into tonight, and you earned 17 points. Of course, Miss VJ left us a little while ago, but if she comes back and watches the replay, all right, that gave her 32 points. So she gets 1 slip, and she'll start next week with 7 points. And you guys, this is her first slip going into the box. So, woo woo, Miss VJ. All right. Y'all, my husband's going to laugh because this is the first time I probably admitted this, but I have such small legs that I don't really have a lap. And this is really hard.
They almost don't touch the ground. That's when you're standing up.
I'm going to write joy on his forehead. All right. There's VJ slip. Whoop, whoop. First one. Yay. All right. And I think Candy is our next one. And I saw Darla earlier tonight. I'm missing her, but then again, we had such a crazy start. Some people may have thought something happened and we didn't have our night, so. All right, Miss Candy, it was great to have you here again tonight. And you started out with 3 points tonight, and you earned 26. Excuse me. That gave you 29 points. So you earned 1 slip tonight. And next week you will start with 4 points. thank you. And then that should be it. We should have everybody now, right? Yep. Because Candy was our newest person last week.
Okay.
And there's Miss Candy's slip. Yay!
Did Miss Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did Miss Susan.
Okay.
Yep. I turned the pages.
All right.
And Miss Candy's the last one until our next new person comes and joins us. All right, so I will have everybody's totals in the description box after we get off of here. Mayor says nothing resembling an apartment for that price in Metro New York or New Jersey. Oh, I'm sure y'all pay a lot more than any of the prices we just mentioned, Mayor. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Susan says, Trish, can you drop your link, please? Let me do that really quick for you, Miss Susan. Let me go get her link.
You used to put the basket on your desk.
Yes, please. All right. Her channel is called the Purple Yarnivore. And there is her link right there. All right. Anybody else have a link they want dropped or need dropped? And I am going to get Mr. Joyful's mystery question. All righty. I know, Candy, right? She's got emojis that are snoring. It is time for bed. All right. Mr. Joyful picked episode 1. So that would be the second one that we watched tonight. Susan says, thank you. You're welcome. And he picked question number 16. So episode 1, question 16. So let's go see who won.
If anyone.
He says, if anyone. Okay, so episode 1, question 16. It's the question. Let's see if y'all can remember, because only one person ended up getting points for this question. It was the question, the children had fleas, true or false? And the person who's going to get the prize tonight is, can you read it? Is it focusing in? Trisha. Woo woo! It's not focusing in. Maybe you can see it right there. Focus, focus. Nope. Okay. Trisha! Woo woo! So what do you get, Trisha? Well, actually, you're going to get 2 things. The first thing you're going to get is a Joy bookmark. And it says, I'll take my glasses off, joy. I've heard it said that joy is a word that when taken letter by letter can make us understand just how such a small word makes things better. The J, of course, is Jesus. The O, why that means others. The Y means you came last yourself after all your sisters and brothers. So when you're putting Jesus first in everything that you do, then it really is no wonder that others see joy in you. And it has joy at the top and joy at the bottom. So, and then on the back, it has little flowers. And it says, joy, Jesus, others, and yourself. and you'll have to let me know if you actually want me to sign it or leave it blank. And I am okay with either. That's the first thing that you get. Candy says, I'm off to bed. I have to work in the morning. Hugs to everyone. Hugs, hugs, Candy. Thank you so much for coming in and spending some time with us. Once again, I hope you had fun and you did good tonight. And then the second prize that you're going to get, Trisha, is, thank you, Margie. She says, hugs, Candy. It is actually something from one of my Crochet Society boxes that I am going to give away. And y'all know how much I love my Crochet Society box. So for me to share from there, you know you're special. But it is a little shell pin, and it says shell yay. And it won't focus in. There it goes. So a little trinket that you can put on your crochet bag. Bless your heart, Mel. She finally finished the dishes. And Susan says, night and hugs. Night, Candy, and hugs. And Mel says, congratulations to the winner. So that's what your winnings are, Trish. And I will get those in the mail. And hopefully Mr. Joyful can get up in the morning and get them off to you, so you will get them by week's end next week. All right. Thank you guys for another great night. Oh, good, Mel. And she got most of the clothes washed. Yay. I've got one more load to do, and it will wait till tomorrow. Nope, I'm not doing it tonight. It will wait till tomorrow. When I watch my 2 Call the Midwife episodes, because I have it on my schedule to watch on Wednesdays, but clearly Wednesdays have become too hard to do that in, so I'm going to do it tomorrow, so I will be ready. But, all right. Let me do something here right quick. All righty. And we'll send you off with a little message. Mr. Joyful, you going to tell them good night?
Good night.
Mr. Joyful and I will be working on a special video for you guys, and depending on when we record it tomorrow, will determine if you guys will see it air tomorrow night or Sunday afternoon, but it will definitely be out before the end of the weekend. It is a challenge that Trisha from the Purple Yarnivore challenged me with the week that I went into the hospital with my embolism. So we're going to finally get it done tomorrow, and it's going to be fun. So we're both looking forward to doing it. So yeah, hopefully you'll check that video out. All right, guys, thanks for another great night. Thanks for your patience and understanding with us starting late, the craziness of, you know, the devil trying to get in our way by making Foxfire update the moment we're going live for movie night. Thanks again for all the laughs and sharing and everything else that, you know, we can only get right here. And I just thank you for the joy that you give both of us. All right. We love you. Have a great night. Have a great week. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Sleep well. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you around throughout the week. And if not, I'll see you here next Friday night. All right. We love you guys. Bye.
All right.